So I'll go over to my meteorology data, and I can choose lots of different storm types. So if you're doing like dam failure models, there they want to look at PMP, problem maximum precipitation, problem maximum flood, and stuff like that. So if I go into
That's
precipitation,
another arena I work in. So
okay.
it does have that HMR 52 in there, and it does all that.
Watch this. I'll center the storm on top of our terrain data. Let's say right there. And I'll say, let's go ahead and grab the data. I'll say view HMR 51 PMP data. And it shows you your location. And shows you the isoheats. So we have all of this. Now, unfortunately, it cuts off right here. This is HMR 52. It cuts off there, unfortunately. I think
Right.
you guys have a different one. But if you're working,
I think it was 48. Yeah.
you can see it's at least for east of the Rockies, it's got data. Now, if you got data for this for the western part, just let me know what it is, and we'll try to incorporate it in there. But anyways, now all I'd say is retrieve HMR 51 PMP data. It fills in my table. Again, I got too many decimal digits here because I changed my precision. But I got to just go back and change it. But you can see it's all set up for me. All right. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Or if I go back in here and I want to go switch it over to, if I got a specific storm. So like for example, in some parts the U.S., if I go under United States, if you're working with, let's see, you guys are in Montana. Yeah, in Montana. I don't see, is Montana in here? No, I don't think Montana doesn't. How about Wyoming? Do they have? No, they don't have it. But like in Illinois, for example, Illinois is real kind of weird. They have this Huff distribution. So they have something called a first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, fourth quartile. Basically, they're different types of storm curves. So we've got whatever storm curves are available that we're aware of, we put in the software so it does it automatically. So you can do this in Heck HMS, but you have to do all this manually. We said, screw it, let's just put it in there so it's automatic. So if you're working in a lot of times the municipalities will have that. So if you're working in Butte and they have a specific storm distribution that we don't have, let us know. We'll stick it in there. Okay. I don't know if Butte would have it, but let's go ahead and let's just go and choose SES method. So we'll choose SES storm, and we'll say precipitation data, and we'll just say this location here. And I'll say, now here's going to grab it from Atlas 14. So in your case, it's still grabbing from Atlas 2. So anyways, in this case, it's grabbing that right off the web page. So we're pulling that off their NOAA server. Give it a second here. So you can see it's grabbing this and grabbing this table down here. So unfortunately, it doesn't support Montana yet. So, but hopefully soon. So let's go and rename this. So we want to use the 100-year 24-hour storm. So we'll call this our 100-year 24-hour storm, right? And then hit OK, and I can create a whole bunch of them, right? So I got the 100-year, 25-year, 50-year, whatever. I can create all of them at one go.